नित्यानन्देश्वर सदाशिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. What a Mahasadashiva. What a program. I don't know whether all of you have recovered or not. Still I am recovering. I have not yet recovered. I am still recovering. I went to Tiruvannamalai for a few days of recovery only. And not just physical, even settling into samadhi and the whole thing. And see, Nagama, Mahadeva gives 4 different components of power manifestation. So manifesting the state of Mahadeva, operating in the space of Mahadeva, and manifesting the powers of Mahadeva. Please understand, whenever I use the word Mahadeva, Shiva, Sadashiva, Parashiva, Mahasadashiva, all I mean the same, the ultimate Mahasadashiva. So do not have any confusion. When I use the word Mahadeva, I am talking about something else or somebody else. So, manifesting the state of Mahadeva, space of operating in the space of Mahadeva, and manifesting the powers of Mahadeva. So first thing I want to tell you, try your best every day to catch up with at least English satsang. Actually, for Tamil satsang, I don't invite people. It is so sweet. Anybody who knows Tamil, simply come and fall. And Tamil satsang, I don't invite people. If you know only English, at least catch up with English satsang every day. Because every day I am going to support you in manifesting one power. And I'll also give you more and more of Shastra Pramana. See, all the power manifestation we have Shastra Pramana. Like yoga, how all the 1,000 asanas, actually you all did only 108 because this time we had only that much time. But actually around 960 asanas Mahadeva talks about. For all 960 we have the original Shastra Pramana and we are compiling it. 108 first we released. Same way, all the 463 powers, we have Mahadeva's original words. So every day I will give you all the original verses and instructions, tips from Apta Pramana, earlier masters who manifested all these powers and great enlightenment science, and my own Atma Pramana. I think now I also have a good vision team evolving. So even if I go for vacation, 1 or 2 few days, recovery, I think I will be able to continue with my satsang. That will not be a thing. Even if I'm not able to maintain the timing, I'll just video record with Adinavasis and then upload it for you guys. You guys can watch. I'll try my best to make myself available, and I also want to tell you guys, body is completely recouped. I'm completely fine, and all the vitals are normal, and everything is very balanced, settled, and I'm able to have my regular routine without any difficulty. It's smoothly going. So today I'll share something about this infinite dimensions of Mahadeva. I think that was one of the biggest spiritual joke I ever played, asking you guys to do calculation on Mahadeva's dimension. Now, to make you understand unfortunately, you strongly believe your whole life is number. For example, if you just know how many hanging cloths are hanging, if you just know 21, and you think you know everything about that hanging cloth, and you move to the next, 21 hanging cloths are there, and 40 windows are there, and 35 doors are there, and 200 Adinavasis are sitting. If you just know the number, you have a false completion. You know everything about it. Understand? Just knowing the logical dimension of the existence and satisfying yourself without getting into the depth of the existence is superficial materialistic life. Just because you know 200 Adinavasis are sitting, you think you know everything about Adinavasis. No. Each one of them are Mahasadashiva. You need your whole life to explore them. Just because you know 40 hanging clothes are there, you think everything you know about this hanging clothes Dombai? No. There is so much of thread, weaving, coloring, stitching, and hanging is involved. Understand, Maya means looking only the logic dimension and not looking at the depth of the life, but continue to behave and assume as if you know everything, is Maya. Understand, I am defining Maya. I think for this cool definitions, explanations, understandings, for this only you need to come to this continuous education program. Maya means just by knowing the number superficially, but believing you know everything. How many of you are able to understand you do this in your life all the time? Whether in your business, or in your relationships, or in your decision making, you go on be doing this stupidity. I want to expose that to you. That is why that day made you just go crazy with number. How can you number the dimensions, multi-dimensions of the Mahadeva? All your numbering was wrong. All your numbering is wrong. First of all, if you understand, everything which is delivered by the union of length and breadth also becomes independent entities. So they are all also need to be added when you go to the depth. I think many people are feeling that time itself we got enough confused. Let us not touch that. A little bit playing with that, you will understand how superficially we are looking at the life. How, see, whole life is nothing but not coming to conclusions immediately. Anybody who doesn't come to conclusion immediately and who don't get agitated immediately will be successful. I am not saying don't take decisions at all, postpone it for eternity. No. All I am saying is, first push will always be physically new. Reject that. Why do you think our gods were all given a ferocious form? Kali, Kalabhairava, very ferocious forms. The first response seeing that is fear. Push that away. Your life will be experienced. All first response, I tell you, who feels Kali is beautiful, Kalabhairava is romantic, is a person who knows life. If you feel Kali is so beautiful, Kalabhairava is so romantic, it means you pushed the first physical response and started looking deeper. Understand? All major Hindu temple deities will be very illogical. 10 times bigger face, only 2 times proportion of that size hands and legs. If you see Ujjaini Kalabhairava, only big face. If you see Kalighat Kali, only big tongue. You need to push the first response away, then see the deity, goddess inside. Teaching you to get into the depth is the reason why deities are kept in a way initially you cannot appreciate as a first response. Your first response cannot be appreciation. It will only be what it is. Puri Jagannath. Even the concept of Shivalinga. Puri Jagannath. Concept of Shivalinga. Go to any Shiva temple. If you go to Tiruvarur, the snake hole, that only is the deity. Tiruvattriyur. Same way, snake hole is the deity. Many places. In Kadirgamam, the screen covering the Garbha Mandir is the deity. So, getting into the depth, not deciding superficially in the length. Listen, when I say do not decide immediately, I am not saying never decide. I am only saying do not decide superficially. Whether you say yes or no, just seeing the length dimension, it will always be wrong. Whether you say yes or no, getting into the depth, it will always be right. That's all. Right is not yes or no, right is whether it is from length or depth. People ask me, is sannyas right for me or married life right for me? I say, I cannot answer this question. If you just see, wow, free food and free shelter, only length dimension, and get into sannyas, it's wrong for you. And if you see, oh God, I have to do puja, I have to wear only this color cloth, no other cloth, no, then again it is wrong for you. Because it is superficial yes or no. Only from length dimension, any yes or no is wrong. From depth dimension, yes or no, both are right. From the depth, I think, what is sannyas? I tell you. See, consciousness is your portion of Sadashiva. Like how your home is your land in this planet Earth. Consciousness is your portion of Mahadeva. That consciousness going on expanding, whatever it feels as it, if that consciousness feels, I am a human being, it produces more human beings. It works in that line. If that consciousness feels, I am a doctor, it starts producing more doctors. If that consciousness feels, I am a confused person, it produces more confused people. Like Sigmund Freud. Whatever that consciousness feels as itself, it starts working on expansion, because universe is constantly expanding. This is a fundamental principle. Fundamental principle, egoham bahushya. Cosmos is continuously expanding. It is fundamental principle. So, your part of the cosmos also increases, expands as what you identify yourself. Whether it is universe or your portion of universe, it goes on expanding. Now, increasing the frequency of your consciousness is only my job. Means, if you are owning 10-acre home, making it into a 1,000,000-acre. If you are owning 3-state frequency consciousness, 3-state means waking, dreaming, deep sleep. Pulling and pushing, expanding it into 25 states. That is all is my job. That's all I am doing through initiation, power manifestation, aushadha, everything.